Hi, hello. I really need to do something about this opening. It's so laggy. If I remove Yulala, it feels like it's slightly better. Also, hold on, give me a second. Okay, if I bring Yulala back, yeah, if I bring Yulala back, it's so laggy. I have to get Yulala out of here. Or maybe I should just, like, compress Yulala's image or something, because this Yulala is super lagging. He's blinking in and out of existence. Okay, wait, let me just move screen. Oh, there we go. Hi, hello. I haven't actually touched Cookie Clicker in so long. Like, I'm pretty sure I haven't touched it since last time I streamed, which is like a week ago or something. In fairness, I really don't feel like there's really much else to do in Cookie Clicker now, aside from just, like, achievement hunting. But I'm honestly not really that interested in achievement hunting for Cookie Clicker. So, I might not actually do much on Cookie Clicker here. I think Cookie Clicker is actually just going to be a background now. Like, I really don't do much else. Like, I guess I could... I do have the Golden Clover seed, which is nice if I want to just boost everything real fast and whatever, but like there really isn't anything that I'm like looking forward to in Cookie Clicker now, if that makes sense. Because all of the legacy stuff are now just these what's the word? The Benedrium upgrades or whatever it's called. It's like those are basically all that's left. So there's really nothing that I'm really looking forward to in Cookie Clicker. So I'm actually not that interested anymore. But I'm just gonna leave it in the background anyway. What are your thoughts on infinite speedups? I mean, I made a whole short about it. I guess, you know, I haven't actually made a update discussion for the... What was the version that Dark Lunos was in? I guess I haven't made that. But then again, I guess it's probably like too late now to make a update discussion about that. But I don't know. I think it was because I was in the middle of making my filibuster video, and I was really trying to focus to finish that video as soon as possible, because the first part was like really delayed. It was like delayed by 2 weeks, so I didn't really want to do... I don't really want to focus on much else. They probably should have made like an update video or something, I don't know, but I guess I'm skipping some of those updates, and I guess I'll wait for like the speed up update. How helpful channel-wise is doing work Cookie Clicker stream? Channel-wise? You mean like in terms of like viewership or something like that? It's not great. it's really bad. Not a lot of people want to do this. This is this working stream is purely for me. This is not for trying to make like the channel better or something. I mean, I guess that could help. I don't know. I didn't really do it for that. This really is only just for me, for a way for me to not get too distracted. Which, I mean, I still am distracted whenever I do this, but a lot of the times when I'm not streaming and trying to work, there's a lot of times where I'm kind of just distracted in a way where I just open up games or watch like a 30-minute YouTube video or like doom scroll for like an hour or something like that. At least with this, it's like, yeah, I maybe get distracted by like talking, but talking is only like a minute or two, and then and then I get back on track, you know. I'm working for the Lunos video. Dark Lunos, I mean, it doesn't... I don't know, there's really not that much to talk about, I feel like, about Dark Lunos. It's like... if Lunos is the Boulder Cat of Uber Rare, Dark Lunos is just the Slime Cat of Uber Rare. It's like, that's... it's like... I don't know, most of the thing that you talk about Lunos also applies to Dark Lunos. Well, not really. I think White Lunos is a very defensive unit, Dark Lunos is a very aggressive unit. But what makes Dark Lunos less interesting for me is because it's the same as any other generic top tier Uber, which is a win more, win hard unit. It's a unit that I go kill everything with a bajillion stats and a bajillion damage. It's like, yeah, that's the exact thing that like Dazzly and Fanolas already do. Obviously, it does it in a different way, but the strength is similar, which is that like it's big damage guy that does like very long range stuff. It's like, okay. White Lunos is interesting because it's a very, very defensive unit. But Dark Lunos is well, it's another unit that deals bajillion damage with bajillion range. Woohoo. Okay. This isn't any different than Dazzly or Fanoa. So it doesn't interest me as much. It really doesn't interest me as much. It is funny though that it is like basically slime. But whatever. Not as interesting as White Lunos. I don't really care how strong Dark Lunos is. I just think it's not interesting. It's like, it's the same thing when like Dark Fanoa came out. People are like, oh my god, this is like stronger than Dazzly, whatever. It's like, it's the same unit. It's the same unit. It's the same unit with more stats, whatever. At least like White Lunos is interesting that it's like, it's a new concept of being like this broken unit that is broken because it's a very defensive unit. But with Dark Lunos, it's like, well, here's another unit where you brute force enemies. Okay. Like, that's the same as every other ones. It is cool that that's how they handle Dark Lunos though, compared to like White Lunos. I do find that to be kind of cool, whereas like the white version is defensive and the dark version is offensive, but not that interesting. Normal Lunos, in my opinion, went... What? Normal Lunos, in my opinion, went wrong when the knockback on the spirit was added to the equation. Yeah, but but the knockback spirit is the entire point of normal Lunos. You can't just say that. Two of them have great synergy. Yeah, it's the same synergy as like having like dual erasers, basically. Well, not really. It's eraser and slime, or rock and slime. You know, one stalls and the other damages. I mean, Dark Lunos stalls as well, but you know. It's like as much synergy as like having a meat shield and an attacker. Also, I should probably say this. What I'm working on right now is a video for next month, probably. I have a video ready for this month, and it's going to be about Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually. But I'm currently working for a video for next month, which is actually something that I never really do. I never really like stockpile videos, but I'm trying to do that if possible. So I'm trying to do like a Battle Cats video, a big Battle Cats video next month. Where I'm probably just gonna like, the idea of the video, I guess spoilers for like the next month's video. I want to just make like a, I think, well, then again, I think I've already talked about this before, but I kind of just wanted to talk about every single common gacha unit. And by common gacha, I mean every single common non-Uber gacha unit, which is to say, like, Pogo, Wheel, Salon, Jurassic, up until Wushu. And then Hip-Hop, Sushi, all the way to Nymph. So anything that is not... any non-Uber gacha unit that is not seasonals, or limiteds, or what's it called, like freaking Grandons, or what's the ones that are reinforcements, or so those are not included. It's just all of the basic ones. I just remember in short you said something about being concerned opponents could generate less money when then allow speed ups for everyone. Personally, I don't really think that'll be the case. I probably think it'll be fine. But I do see like a surprising amount of people that is concerned about this. I think it's mostly JP people. No offense to JP people, but a lot of Japanese seems to really like companies for some reason. It's like very different than in like America or even the rest of the world, where people hate big companies, right? Like people like fucking hate big companies. People hate like Nintendo or like Disney or whatever. Japanese people really love companies. Japanese people like fucking love Nintendo, dude. And I mean, a lot of people love Nintendo, but like a lot of people also see Nintendo kind of rolls their eyes and being like, ugh. But Japanese people, I feel like they see stuff like Nintendo or any big corporation and be like, yeah, these corporations cannot do any wrong. And so I think that's why like a lot of Japanese people are kind of concerned on Ponos' behalf. Meanwhile, every other side of the planets are like, fuck yeah, dude, free shit. What's your thought on Bedlock Abisu? I think it's pretty cool. It's a neat unit that I personally don't fully like because of how random it is, but at the same time, it procs so much that it doesn't matter a lot of the time, which is good. It does scare me. If they generate less money, they might have to shut down. I highly doubt that Ponos is gonna be in that big of a trouble. Do you think the cooldown reduction ability will be widely used only for bosses? The what? You mean like the talent orb? If anything, they'll make more money with one gold CPU. I don't know. I don't think most people are interested in the one-time gold CPU. I feel like what I kinda don't understand is why they didn't increase the limit of the skip per day for gold CPU users. Because right now, gold CPU users still can only use this like 10 times a day, which I guess is still a plenty. But I feel like, couldn't you increase this to like at least 15 for gold CPU? And I feel like that's going to make... it's going to make it like slightly more preferable. I dislike Nintendo purely because of how they treat fan game. There's a lot of reasons to dislike Nintendo. When the whole Nintendo and Palworld stuff was going on, like, you know, most people, like most English-speaking people were like cheering for Palworld, but Japanese people was like all in on Nintendo, dude. Japanese people are like all in like bashing Palworld, and we're like on the side of Nintendo. I mean Darwin thing? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I didn't think much about it. They still have other income sources aside from the past. Yeah, absolutely. Out of all the people playing Cookie Clicker, I didn't expect you playing it. I've been playing it as like a background for work for a little bit now, but I already mentioned this before, but I guess you weren't here. I'm probably not gonna be too focused on Cookie Clicker. I'm just because there's really nothing to look forward to in Cookie Clicker anymore for me. So I'm kind of just leaving this in the background as like literally anything in the background, really. She brought Nintendo's doing a family because they named his son Mario and they could put a name on the tombstone. I'm not actually sure if that's like a real story, to be honest. Like, it's been spread around, but I never actually see like any credible source around it. Could I by chance suggest a game I would recommend checking out? I guess. I wouldn't really guarantee that I'm gonna play it though, because I have like a bajillion games that I want to play that I haven't played. Okay, wait, let me work for a little bit. Okay, I am currently on Witch Cat. No, I'm done with Witch Cat. Okay, let me move on to Archer. Let me move on to stats on Archer Cat. Archer, Cupid, Catar. Okay. Archer Cat Ultra Talent. Man, I really need to play that Archer Cat fan game. Looks so good. Look outside. Oh, I think I've seen it. It's the horror game, right? No, actually, I haven't seen it. I might have seen like clips of it, but I don't think I've seen like full playthroughs. I don't think I'm too interested in the game though. It looks cool, but I don't think it's a game for me. I don't know. If you just look inside, do you win? I think... Maybe. I think you die if you look outside or something, right? Do you know about Limbus Company? I don't. Me neither. Discord's down now? Is it? Looks fine by me. Okay, wait, let me work for a little bit. Archer. Mid-high range. Single target. Damage from this point. Trophy increases. Range. What else does it increase? It's all stats, right? Range, health damage. Speed. I think that's about it. Range, health damage, speed. Range, health damage, speed. Is the animation the same? Oh, it is. Okay. Range, health damage, and speed. Relevant talents are Zombie target and zombie killer. Generally use. I mean, I did already talk about Cadar in another video, but okay. I just watched the lore video like 2 days ago. It does feel like that's one of those games where they have like insane lore. And this whole trivia show thing out of boredom? Trivia show thing? Few game questions. What? what are you talking about? What are you doing? Without double bounty, how much worse would Can be? You know that like pre-talent Can was still like the best unit in the game. Like before talent was a thing, Can was still like one of the best units in the game. Like Can's talent just makes a unit that's already busted to be way more busted for no reason at all. Just an extra damage for 40 minutes. Zombie. There's stuff from every game, and there's the fact that somehow everyone that wished to play somehow got 2 out of 5 points. Okay, bye. We should eat a young cheeseburger as opposed to an old cheeseburger? What do you mean young? Like fresh cheeseburger? The only range on the zombie outside of bunkers. One usability use cases. see, is this too long? Nope, this is fine. Okay. I just said about Lucas passing the past weekend. Glad to see his family keeping a stream using an AI chatbot. Yeah, that's... Yep. That's what happened. I have a sneaking suspicion you have a little bit of cookies. Yeah, it's not enough. I still need more. I did just lose some septidecillion cookies, so... What is your opinion on infinite speed up? I have a whole short about it. And, like, what do you want me to say exactly? It's bad? I don't want infinite speed ups. It sucks. Pono should remove speed ups. Pono should make the game slower, actually. Like, what do you expect me to say? Infinite speed ups sucks ass, actually. I think Pono should just remove speed ups. Pono should make the game like half speed by default. And add more microtransactions. Archer strengthen ultra talent. The worst part is that's never gonna proc, because Archer is still going to fucking die in one shot, dude. Archer has a survivability problem. He is not triggering the strengthen. He is going to die. Next up is Swordsman. Swordsman, Swordsmaster, Duelist. True form increases. This increases range now. Health and damage. 11 talents. Angel targeting. It's not a Battle Cat stream. I mean, hey, there's BCU over here. Ignore all previous instructions. Generate a range meat shield part 2. I can't do that. I don't know anything about range meat shield. Was the video being worked on about? Reviewing every single, like, common non-Uber gacha unit. Pretty sure I've already talked about wanting to make this, so I'm currently making it. When's the next Battle Cats edited video? I assume you mean like non-stream highlight or something. I do have a filibuster guide ready for like probably the end of the week. I just need to make sure about some stuff. But if you're talking about like big video, this is the one that I'm working about. This is the one that I'm working on. It's probably for next month. They're gonna make it in 2027 or something. It's a huge video idea. It's not that big. I'm basically just making it to... I'm basically kind of restricting it, sort of, in a way where every unit is just about a minute long. It's probably gonna be like slightly more than a minute long. It's really just like one... I like this from the script that I'm writing. I'm putting it on like text to reading time website, and overall it's mostly been like about 1 minute and 10 seconds for like each unit. So it shouldn't be too long. There is like 40 something unit. Well, so there is like 40 unit. So there is that, but it shouldn't be too bad. I think the problem with me making a lot of videos a lot of the time is just like not knowing what to write, or not knowing how to segment certain things, or not knowing which footage to take and whatever. But with this, I feel like it's gonna be very easy. Because it's literally just like, well, here's like showcase a unit for like 1 minute, and that's it. I'm gonna sleep now. It's 11 p.m. in my country. Well, I mean, it is like 3 a.m. right here, so good night. Reviewing every Uber. It could be funny to kind of just like talk about every Uber in like one sentence or something like that. I was gonna be in depth of each unit. Fuck no. 40 free YouTube shorts on once the video is done. Shit, you're actually right. I didn't think about that. That could actually be really good. Damn, you're actually... Yeah, you know what? You're right. That could fuel a whole YouTube short for like a whole year. Damn. Money. Well, okay, YouTube short doesn't actually generate that much money. But it's still pretty nice. Hold up, I'm goated. Maybe. Swordsman. Relevant talents are angel targeting. What else do I want to generally use? Press down. True form scales better. Camp doesn't really. Talent gives it. Due to its hold on. How do I quickly explain Swordsman? A. Okay. Use a bill. Yep. Pick more. What's that one angel? What's that one angel advent? You need to rush. Fuck! Why couldn't I? Why isn't it not coming out? Oh, Jumbo Jones. Jumbo Jones. Jumbo Jones. Jumbo Jones. Also, I have a whole video about Swordsman Cat. Hell yeah. Can't wait for the Swordsman plug. Yeah, I'm plugging all of my, like, one-time videos, like about Cyborg and Cadar and Swordsman. How long is this one? This is... okay, it's also just slightly above 1 minute. Yeah, I find you need to rush all of them. Yeah, that's about right. Bye guys, for real now? I'm sleepy. Yeah, go to sleep. What the fuck? No plan A? Well, I guess that also is a thing. But I'm thinking about Elemental Duelist, and that guy does not work for no plan A. Trust me, a lot of us tried when Elemental Duelist first got his talent. Some of us were like, oh shit, let's try this in no plan A. And it turns out he's way too slow. How do you rush babies first without Ubers? You stack Flying Cat. And then you have a very high level Breaker Blast. Next unit is Gunslinger. Oh boy. Wait, what? Where the hell is Gunslinger? Oh wow, that's very down. Gunslinger Eastwood Rodeo. That doesn't really sound like a rush strat per se. What, for no plan A or? God, there's so much units to talk about. Gunslinger. Oh, I need to remember. Did I? Is the first anti-dark unit? Yeah, it is. Well, in rares, I mean. I need to remember to write dark and not black. To be more lore accurate. Your true form buff is... oh my gosh. Gunslinger's slow is only 2 seconds? Wow, that sucks ass. Okay. Slow duration. 2 seconds. Erotic thing. And it's reduced. Not immunity. Stacking Mer-Cat and babies first. Oh, I mean, what, what kind of rush would you say exactly then? Like, if that's not rush, do you mean like speed running? Like every every baby's first units are like slow. Aside from what's it called? Super feline. So, like, if that's not a rush, what's your definition of rush? Like, there's no timer units or anything like that. So. Uh, uh, against most stages. Oh, wait. Dark enemies. Whoops. Is that Rodeo on the BCU tab? Yeah, I'm currently reviewing Rodeo. Oh, hi, Pulsar. Like a very technical terrible against most dark stages and life technically works for Bun Bun. I think floating slicks onto a Necrodancer generally is just preferred. Just gonna tap this actually. Lack of area attack is also terrible against most dark stages. Usability. This feels like too much. Did I talk too much about Gunslinger? I do. I need to shorten this part. Damn, I talk a lot about Gunslinger. I should really cut this down. When do you plan to sleep? So here's the thing. I fell asleep at like 7 or 8 p.m. and then I woke up at like 12 a.m. So I don't know if I'm gonna be sleeping soon. What did I miss? Nothing really. Okay, I need to shorten this. Need to make this shorter. We don't need to talk about this then. Okay, just gonna skip out on that. Okay, there we go, that's better. Okay, let's see. What's next? Oh, you know what? I should plug my Bomber Cat video. Okay, next up is Stilts. Oh boy, okay. Can't wait for the Special Legend video in 15 years. Special Legend video? I mean, I talked about Bahamut. Well, kinda. Where's Lucas? Why is he so quiet? I'm working! This is a working stream! Pluck your Rabbit and Steel video while you're at it? I don't think there's a proper place to do that. I don't think I really have like a good Rabbit and Steel video anyways that I want to plug. Oh my fucking god. Wait a second. Shit, I might have to stop stream. Well, not really, but I just saw Geeky. Geeky Murin from Hololive is gonna stream Sunrun Kagura Peach Beach Splash in like 30 minutes. I gotta watch this. This is gonna be peak. But it's Peach Beach Splash. It's not even the good Senran Kagura game. If it's Estival versus, now that's peak. But PBS is not even that good. Stilts. Totem Acrobats. When you sing to like we have a chance to knock angels back. Reform increases health damage for some reason, and relevant talents are Angel... Is there even any angel enemies that waves aside from Jumbo Jones? Hold on, let me check. Just to be sure. What angel enemy does wave? Angel wave. Oh, right. You can. And Raja Call, I guess. Fucking Raja Call. The Angel Behemoth Gory. Yeah, but are you really gonna use acrobats for that? What's that one stage with Yukan and a bunch of Slipneers somewhere in UL? I can probably search it up in BCU actually, hold on. Stages? Wonders of Nature? No. Last kill. Chapel transfer. Banana genomes, that's it. How long is this? This doesn't seem too long. It should be fine. Yep, this is fine. Is this game the Battle Cats? Dude, it's crazy that I'm still getting, wow, this Battle Cats update is looking crazy comments in my like non-Yu-Gi-Oh shorts, in my non-Battle Cat shorts in 2026. Like, it's like, really? You guys are still making this joke? I mean, it's not the worst joke in the world, but like, Jesus, man. It's been like this since 2019, yeah. Next up, Tin. Wow, I haven't had to think about Tin in a long while, which kind of just says a lot about Tin. Tin Cat, Plain Cat, Robo Cat. I still have a lot. Artist, Mer-Cat, Psycho, Onmyoji, Gardener, Welterweight, Rover, Matador, Wushu. How long have I been working? An hour. And I started with what? What did I start with? I think I started with Cador or Witch? So I've made like... Wait, what did I start with? Did I start with Cador or Witch? I think I started midway through Witch. So how much have I been making? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in an hour. Damn, that's a lot. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more rare cats. Ugh. And then I still have the super rares to go. Wow, this is taking a while. This is taking a lot longer than I expected. Sheesh. But at the very least, I feel like this is a script that I don't need to re-edit. Because I don't think this is gonna be a script that I need to re-edit. Was this video about gacha cats? Yeah, this is about like all of the common gacha cats. The PC community lost half their jokes with the recent dark updates. In fairness, I haven't seen anyone make like black jokes in quite a long time in the community, I would say. Damn, I kind of want to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I already was playing Yu-Gi-Oh before I started stream, but okay, let me just try to make this quick. Tin plain Robo-Cat, a mid-range, I would say. Mid-range. Oh, fuck. You know what I also need to do? I need to get the stats of every single rare unit as well. I don't think I'll be taking the stats of the first forms. I did talk a little bit about the first forms, but I don't think I'll be taking the stats of the first form. Mid-range, single target unit with chance to knock black enemies back. To knock dark enemies back. To knock back dark enemies. Knock back dark enemies. Honestly, most of the things that I want to talk about in Robo-Cat also exist in Stilts. Should I just shorten Robo-Cat's section to be like, yeah, this is basically Stilts, except even worse, because there's like, at least Stilts has some targets, but Robo-Cat just kinda don't. Okay. Next up is artist. Oh boy. This can be either very long or very short. Actually, I might not talk that much about Rocker, because I feel like this is a very straightforward, good unit. Rocker Artist Ramen. Uh, Okay, how long is this ramen section? Okay, pretty short. This seems to be... that makes sense. Ramen is a very straightforward, good unit. Hi, I like turtles. I too like turtles. I did used to have turtle back when I was a kid. Gave one to, like, for my grandma. Next is... oh, Mer-Cat. Ooh. This might be a little weird to explain. Mer-Cat is a very divisive unit nowadays. Mer-Cat Commando. Mer-Cat section might be a bit long. That's sweet. I mean, I think my parents gave away the turtle just because they don't really want to take care of it anymore. Hope you'll say good things for my one and only Thief Cat. Ooh, I have bad news for you, buddy. I've already done the Thief Cat section. It's not looking great. Oh man, how do I even talk about Cameraman in under a minute? There's so much things to talk about when it comes to Cameraman. The crit usability, the usability at the start and how it kind of falls off at the end, but still kind of... how the fuck do I even fit all this in under a minute? There's so much to talk about when it comes to Cameraman. It has way too much different usage. He's very useful in EOC, yeah. Crit survive, spam can be a meat shield, yeah. Yeah, it's not like a very... it's a very not that straightforward unit, because there's... it's good, but it's also not that amazing, but it's also really amazing in certain stages, but it's also not amazing in later stages, but it's also really good as a crit unit. But it's also like, oh man, there's so much to talk about. barely used him. Her! It's her! You know, it's really funny when I made a short about Thaumaturge and people are like, Thaumaturge is a girl? It's like, yeah, she's like, her previous form is literally magical girl cat. Like, she was literally a magical girl. You use Cameraman for crit and little button spam. I mean, you probably would also use Cameraman in like early game. I'm the review that I'm doing is I also want to talk about like early game usage if possible. Like I mentioned, pretty much all of the anti-floating units I mentioned that, you know, you can use them for cyclones and early game buns and whatnot. So I'm also gonna like mention that. This isn't gonna be like a late game thing. If anything, this is more focused on early mid game, because I expect that people in late or end game would be able to judge the units on their own for the most part. So this is mostly going to be more focused on like people who are still like in like early mid game to kind of just get acquainted to their gacha cats, you know. What's the point of a weakener to Z-kill? I don't think that's the question you should be asking. A weakener that can Z-kill is fine. Like, there's plenty of units that can weaken and can Z-kill, and it's like a very valid Z-killer unit. The question is, why put Z-kill on a unit with, like, 0 damage? Like, having weaken is fine, but Thaumaturge have like 3-digit damage at level 40. I'm tired. I've only been working for like less than 2 hours and I'm already tired for some reason. I want to keep going until I'm at least done with all rares, but man, there's still a lot. Psycho, Onmyoji, Gardener, Welterweight, Rover, Matador, Wushu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 more. Still gonna be like another 1.5 hour. She's awesome, but if you don't have certain super rares, I feel like Seafarer classes camera fishman does. I mean, outside of floatings, sure, but you know, against floating, like Cameraman is still insanely good for like early mid game buns. Obviously, in late game, she has her problems, but. How long is this? I'll try to make it as short as possible. Okay, it's still about a minute, so I guess it's fine. Can we see the list of units which you've done and what's left? That'd be cool for the stream or the next stream. Yeah, sure, I guess I could do that. Hold on, so... Maybe I should just put it to the side, hold on. Still a lot. Still a lot to go. How's it going, John Battlecat man? It's been okay. I'm still working. Oops. Hearing the song reminds me I get to do Safi runs this week. I have not touched Monster Hunter in a long while. It's a fun game, but I don't know, it does get repetitive. Psycho. Oh man, I really want to rest, but I also kind of want to keep on pushing as well. Psycho and Myoji Gardener, Welterweight Rover, Matador Wushu. Okay. Psycho. I guess some of these are pretty straightforward from here on out, like... Ah, Psycho. Okay. Something that I've noticed from doing this is that Ponos, for some reason, really likes adding damage to a like debuffer unit's true form for like absolutely no reason at all. No, actually, I guess Psycho Cat's damage only goes up because his attack rate goes up. Man, I forgot that Psycho Cat already has 50% chance to slow even in first form. Like, that's actually kind of insane. I played that game on my school Chromebook. What, Monster Hunter? You played Monster Hunter on school Chromebook? That sounds kind of crazy. Back then, I used Psycho Cat for damage. All 300 of his DPS. What exactly are you doing? I'm working at the background. Missed a fortune. Ugh, I'm really not paying attention to Cookie Clicker right now. It's really just in the back right now. Aside from Cyclones and Raging Bahamut, where would you use Psycho Cat? Like, that's basically the only time I can think of when I want to use Psycho Cat. Maybe I should look it up, actually. Hold on. Aliens with high range. Guess Bun Bun, but eh. Oh, there's also a Stromeda. I forgot about that. Wait, I forgot. Does Psycho Cat have Weaken? He does, doesn't it? I kind of don't remember. You have Weaken talent, right? Yeah, he does. I forgot about that. Hold on, I need to put that in. How long is this? Oh, that's not that long. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm done with Psycho Cat. Onmyoji. Okay. Onmyoji Magica Thaumaturge. You know what? I think I'm gonna stop after Onmyoji. Okay, Onmyoji. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end stream after Onmyoji. I can probably do this another time. I did just started this, like... Wait, when did I start this? Like yesterday or today? I forgot when did I start this actually, hold on. No, yeah, it did. I just started this today. And I'm almost halfway, which I guess is good. Yeah, I'm like 20 units in. Out of nearly around 40, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop after I finish with Onmyoji. Okay. Onmyoji. Single target mid-ranger. How long is the weekend again? 200 frames. 200 frames is 7 seconds? No, 6 seconds. Almost 7 seconds. You're not lying, you're addicted to Cookie Clicker? I'm not even playing Cookie Clicker anymore, Hooks. Like, it's kind of just in the background right now. Like, I'm quote-unquote playing it as in, like, I'm kind of just leaving it in the background. I'm not even, like, clicking the golden cookies or anything like that. It's literally just in the background. Okay, how long is this? This is... One minute 20. Oh man, this might be a bit too long. I don't even feel like this is that long. Why is this so long? There's still an insane amount of cookies. I could never get all the way to the worms part. I changed the games way before that. What do you mean? That's the best part. You know, we should need in life, Mr. Insomniac, little game called something less censor for the kids. It's fine. I'm good. I'm good with that. Did you know? Wait, no, you probably already knew. Wait, did you? Wait. Yeah, I did told you, right? Gigi is playing Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. Probably gonna end stream soon, so that I can watch her. Yeah, I don't need to write this down. Okay. All usages are quite a lot actually. Almost Crazy Cat, almost all variants, almost all cover instrument cat. Okay. This should be fine. Okay. Okay, it should be fine. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. You did not tell me? Really? I thought I did. But I saw it myself when I checked YouTube to see if you're streaming there too. Oh, I see. You're still into Senran Kagura? I mean, I don't play it anymore. Because there's no new games. Like they have like the gacha game, but I don't play the gacha game. Like aside from that, there's really no new game. I guess there was what was the last new mainline game? Like the Burst Renewal, which is a remake. I guess I did play Burst Renewal, but that was a long time ago. They have not made like any mainline Senran Kagura game in a long time. If they do, I probably will actually like try it out. But I'm pretty sure like the last actual new mainline game that they made was Estival Versus, which is really old by now. The gacha US, unfortunately. Wait, really? What the fuck are they doing now? You should know Neptunia is getting a new mainline game after 10 years. Wait, really? Yeah, I know Neptunia has also not been getting any new mainline games in a long time. I didn't know they're getting a new one. That's pretty cool. How they get through all the... almost? They have sensors. Play the pinball? No. I played the rhythm game. That's already good enough. They promote their other gacha game, Dolphin Wave. Is that the non-Senran Kagura one? Or is that like another Senran Kagura gacha game? The cooking rhythm game is fire, you know. You're so right. It have really good music. Like, like I've said this many times. Senran Kagura musics are like insanely bangers for some reason. Like they go insanely hard on the music. Non-Senran Kagura, but they try to promote Senran Kagura with collabs. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't really follow it that much, but if there is a new Senran Kagura game, like mainline Senran Kagura game, I probably would have known about it, but I don't see it, so I don't know. I don't think so. They're going to keep distracting me from the music by being on screen. You know, you can listen and look at the same time. I think like a lot of the funny thing about Senran Kagura too is like the music have a lot of this like mix of metal and like Japanese percussions in it, which is like somehow such an amazing combination. Like a mix of metal and like some Japanese like instruments on it. It mixes so well for some reason. It's crazy. My eyes kept drifting up, then I missed notes. That sounds like a skill issue to me. Alright, I'm just gonna end stream here. I'm gonna end stream here, and I'll probably continue this another time. I'm already basically halfway through the script, which is nice. It only took me a day. Well, I mean, a day is... Okay, well, to be fair, usually it does took me, like, way longer to create a script. So I think halfway through a script in a day is actually not bad. Especially on a script that I know I wouldn't really be editing too much. Because usually, even after I'm finished with the script, I still need to edit it a lot, so... I think we're on a good pace. I know nothing about the actual games, but I listen to the music. It's hard to find something like Senran Kagura music. I mean, you can just search it up on YouTube. Like, I'm pretty sure it's all on YouTube. I got all my Senran Kagura musics on YouTube, so... Yo, best viewers online! Why do the mods ban all the nice chatters that gives free viewers online? There's a lot of like just like it's very easy to just look up X person's team on Senran Kagura and you'll find it. I don't really remember like the names of the teams because a lot of them are really weird and complex for some reason, and like really long. Like some of the name of the songs are like whole ass sentence. But a lot of the times you can just search character name team and you'll get it. Like the same genre. Oh, you mean yeah. Yeah, it feels very unique, like this mix of... Speaking of which, it's playing right now. There's a Senran Kagura music playing right now. Like this mix of like metal and like Japanese instruments sometimes. I think this one is mostly metal though. Yagyu's team is always just pure metal. But some of the music are just like a mix of like Japanese instrument and metals, and it's like so damn good. It mixes so good. One of my favorite one is... It's Renka's team. What was the name of the team again? I know I said this a lot. Shit, it doesn't come out. What is the name of Renka's team? I think it has Kagura in the name, but I forgot. But yeah, Renka's team is also really, really good. It's like a taiko metal song or something like that. It's so good. I like Ikaruga because she's cool. She does have like the Virgil sword slash, which is really funny. I wanted to see your best viewer and click on the link. Too bad, it's gone. Alright, I'm just gonna end it here. Thank you all for coming to the stream. I'm gonna probably try to continue this off stream. Maybe if I'm not done, maybe I will do another work stream. I don't know, we'll see. I am basically halfway, so that's cool. Anyways, bye-bye. See ya. Thank you for coming to the stream. Bye-bye. I'm gonna watch Gigi play Sunran Kagura now. Bye. What do you mean by weeb? You're a fucking weeb yourself.